We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver. Coming up, one game to decide who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the New England Patriots and the Denver Broncos. Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from Denver. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Ready?
Ready. Fake the handoff. Now Ward. He's going to test this secondary right away. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, New England.
You talk about a way to get this one started. Greg, come on the road, go downfield deep, and put 6 on the board.
You can tell, Mike, this offensive coordinator, he wanted to come out aggressive in this one. Finds himself on the road. What does he do on the first snap? Deep shot, touchdown, strike first.
The extra point is good. And the Patriots are struck first in the AFC Championship game. They're out to a 7-0 lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss. On his way to a nice pickup of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
A run once more. That's Harvey. And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
A 7-yard gain.
Again, it's Harvey. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Ready? 19 charge, ready?
Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. We'll talk things over before third down.
Okay, ready? Buffalo 18. Let's go. Ready,
From the gun, it's Milrow. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Well, think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, and I don't think it's going to be his last.
On first down, it's Harvey. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. A big-time play for the Broncos. 32 yards.
Really nice job getting this ball out to the edge, and then once he's able to get clear of the D-line, get vertical and accelerate down the sideline. That's a great run. He's forced out of bounds, but not before setting up first and goal.
On first and goal, Harvey. Good blocking, and he's in. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. Will Lutz now for the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Got it. Ready?
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6.
Go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Donnie Barrett is there to make the stop.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 3.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and run for it. He's going to have the Pats first down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up. They convert, and the drive stays alive.
And they knew they were in a tough spot here defensively. Anytime a team gets you down into these fourth and short situations, we've kind of seen this take hold in the NFL. The ability of offenses to generate first downs on fourth down continues to improve year after year, and defenses have a hard time winning these gotta-have-it moments. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
18, 19.
They'll send a man in motion left. To throw on second down is Ward. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. To throw is Ward. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
At the
That last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Ward to throw again. Trust, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
19 Lions, 77 Wolf.
Throwing on third down, Ward. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown, but at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Reload! Hawk 70, Big Lion.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos are on top. It's 14-10. 12 teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Okay, break. Come on.
His drive will start on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up second.
They'll stick with him again. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
The tackle by Jordan Davis.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's fourth down.
Third and short, you think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight. So as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. This defense was ready for all of it. They string him out wide, nowhere to cut, take him down for a loss.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
7-yard line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, you're able to get you down for a loss.
They'll run for it. It's Harvey. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
On the jump from the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
Go, ready?
A shotgun snap for Ward. Going for it all. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On 1st down, Ward. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Okay, break. Let's go now. Ready.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another 1st down.
Get it.
Right back to him on 1st down. Finding room to the 20. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard
Back. Ready.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he's got another one. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Lutz for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Broncos move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
Patriots 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Set.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. A handoff as they try to run it here.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. A big hole. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Patriots. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So following the touchdown, Moragalis is back to send this one away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Roll! Hey, Crash! 70 Timberwolves!
A run with Harvey. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
45-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup.
Bronco switch. Street.
A run once more. That's Harvey. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Denver 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
Riggs!
They'll run. It's a man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Steady!
Right back to Tootin. And that'll give him the 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
A gain of 3 yards. That's
Alert!
another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Go Street! Ready, right?
Another run here with Tootin. To the pylon, he's in. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Broncos.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. first down throw for Ward. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. That catch puts him over 100 yards for the game, and we still have another half to go. That catch picks up the first down. Out of the gun, Ward. A pass caught by Saquon. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Patriots first down. From the gun, here's Ward. Quick throw, taken in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Pitts is the man in motion. To the air again, Ward. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
Leads to second and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Again, it's Ward. The throw here is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. Throwing again is Ward. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's second and 2.
Here we go, set.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more of the AFC Championship game after this. We'll come to the line now on second and 2.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Third.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Borregales now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Pats go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Back. Cowboy 8, go.
On first and 10, it's Milrow. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They'll look to set up the screen here.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
That's pumped by Harvey. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a third down and 4.
2. Viking 18.
The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready up.
It's 3rd and 4.
Cup 19. Get it. Ready.
Milroe going to throw it again. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Play action. Ward. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito. Gets it for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Off the bootleg, it's Ward. Moving to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
On 4th down, Bryce Beringer out to punt for New England. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. On 1st down, it's Harvey. He ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
Stewart on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Again, it's Harvey. Whoa! Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short. Play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
19, Tiger, 19. Ready.
On 1st down, they'll stick with Harvey. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
5.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80.
Run out of the gun, and it's Cheaton. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Patriots' 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4.
Ready?
Look wide, get this one complete, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick.
On 3rd down, Milrow. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he will score! Touchdown, Denver.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Drive will start on the ground, and he gets this up close to the 40. Nick Benito there for the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Come on. Hit.
Douglas in motion. Throwing, Ward. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good.
The ability to sustain possession and continue to get new sets of down just allows more and more opportunities for those eventual chunk plays, and that's what every offense in the league is looking for. But the more 1st downs, the more snaps, the more opportunities.
On 1st down, it's Ward. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw is Ward. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Patriots.
Get it.
To throw is Ward. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Ready.
Up the middle they go. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
60 Bison, 60. Hey, smash Broncos.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll have the 1st down at the 26. So good job on the ground to keep this drive rolling.
Give a lot of credit to the left side of this offensive line. They're the ones who are going to do all of the work here, opening up that lane for their guy to run through. And really nice patience there by the back, letting his blocks develop to make sure he can pick up that 1st down.
They'll stay on the ground. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Ready, break. Hurt.
Now it's Ward. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Broncos have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Right side, and Higgins has the catch.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Buffalo 18. Got to be 60 Eagles. Hey, Trash. Cut 19. 19 tight. Hurt. Street.
Out of the gun. It's Milrow. That is intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Ready.
On play action, it's Ward. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Ready? Panther 11. Ready?
Shotgun snap for Ward. Forced out wide. And he's going to be taken down. They get him for the sack at the end of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in the AFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. So a big spot looming here for Andres Borregales. This to get back within a field goal.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So it is back to a 1-point game now in the fourth quarter as they kick it away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the check. Let's go now.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup.
From the 41. Here's 2nd down and 4.
70 Timberwolves. Say, touch. Ready, right?
On the handoff, running left is Harvey. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Handoff now for Harvey. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Aiden Hutchinson on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings
Just
up
shy of
second
midfield.
and 7.
Here's
At
second
their
down.
49-yard line.
Here we go.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Ready. Let's go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he is very close to the first down. But an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. And he's not going to get there. Couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
8. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Corey, 70. 70. Viking, 18. Ready, right?
Out of the gun, Ward. That's into traffic, but taken in. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Thrown left side, the catch is made. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
They're doing a really nice job of keeping this defense on their heels with this balanced attack. We've seen them be effective both run and pass, and right now the defense just doesn't seem to have an answer.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He was taken down.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Hey, check that. Go.
Here's Harvey. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry, and anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4.
Stop track all 80. 60 Maverick. Let's go. Ready,
From the gun, it's Milrow. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready.
They'll drop to throw, and the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
Here we go. Check. Viking 18. Hawk 70. 70 Lions. Cardinal. Ready.
On the give, it's two. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. New England going to take their second timeout, talk things over before third down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
On the jump. 18 Rattler. 19 Sarge.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. A gain there of 11. First down, Broncos.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
Let's go. Hey, smash Broncos.
On the give, it's Harvey. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is third and 10.
60 Eagles. Go.
Running left side with Tootin.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on fourth down, Mike, based on what they do on third down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that fourth down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
Go! Cowboys!
They'll keep it on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run here. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over.